Welcome back, trainers. Today's deck tech breakdown is going to be Mega Darkrai EX. We definitely pull off a pretty crazy and weird win for a weird deck to face. Let's go through the cards. We got two Volcanions. We want to use that Scalding Steam effect. And Latias so that we can switch out whenever we want, at least once per turn. Two copies of that. One Brute Bonnet, you'll see why it's super important in certain aspects. Two Darkrai EX, that's our main attacker for this deck. We have Pecharunt so that we can switch a second time during the turn. Toxtricity so we can use its Call for Family ability and get two basic Pokemon. Most of the Pokemon that are basic in our deck. Toxtricity to pull a Dark Energy and put it on one of our Pokemon. Mega Kangaskhan for card draw and a secondary attacker. Dark Bell, super important when it comes to confusing your opponent and getting that extra damage. Energy Recycler, just a one-off, just so we can recycle our energy. Energy Switch is super important because our energy, we can switch and get multiple energy. Jumbo Ice Cream, so we can get that healing. Mega Signal, because we've got like 4 Mega Pokemon and we want to get them. Night Stretcher to give us versatility to pull back Pokemon and or energy for short. Special red card for hand disruption, of course. Ultra Ball, we got 4 copies of that bad boy so that we can pull the Pokemon we need and get the Pokemon we need on the field. Risky Ruins so that we can get those counters on our Pokemon mainly to get that extra bonus in. Boss's Orders, 2 copies for obvious reasons. Crispin is because we got 2 different types of energy and it can sometimes give us versatility. Janine's Secret Art, key component, 2 energies, and we can use an energy switch. Lana's Aid, it's just kind of a one-off. And Lily's Determination so that we can, recycle our hands. Lisa's Appeal can be super important when it comes to Darkrai's last ability. Hero's Cape usually goes towards Darkrai, but in this situation, we're going to use it somewhere else. 8 copies of Dark Energy and 2 copies of Fire Energy for our Volcanion. And that's our basic list for this deck. We're going to give it a test run, and I think you'll be surprised with the results. Without further ado, let's get into it. Search for an opponent, and we got a Mr. Matthias MZ. Let's see what kind of deck he's going to be playing today. Usually we want to try to go second, but it doesn't always play in our favor just because it gives us an ability to attack that first turn for us. Looks like the opponent won and we got to go first. So unfortunately, we don't get the advantage on the first turn, but we do get the Pokemon we need to kind of kick things off. Let's see, we're going to play Toxel up front and Darkrai secondary. And we are going to likely place a Dark Energy on Toxel, just so that we can get things rolling. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to take me out at 70 HP on first turn. Usually it's not the case, but on rare occasions it is, so just gotta be mindful of that. Sometimes this might, hurt you in the long run. You got a Buddy popping. Yep. Oh, there's only so many one. Interesting. Another one must be tied in the prize pool. Oh, dang. First turn evolution. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna go for the Call for Friends ability after playing Risky Ruins. Take a look at that secondary ability just in case. Interesting. Okay. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's see what else we got. We're gonna go for Call for Family ability. Alright, we're gonna try to pull Brute Bonnet and who else? Since we can't find our Latias, we're going to go for Pecharunt EX so we can get some kind of switch ability in. I think both of our Latias are locked in. We'll find that out later, but into the prize pool. All right, that's important. 50 damage per damage counter on our opponent's Pokemon. So it's a key factor in this particular duel. Gonna play Volcanion EX, and we're gonna go for the retreat, so we can swap it out for Volcanion. We already played Dark Bell and got him confused, so we're gonna burn him as well, because why not? If we're lucky enough, we might be able to take him out with Burn Alone and Confusion. Come on. Alright, gonna end our turn. Yes, he stays burned. That's what we want. So it's burned and confused. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, he's going for Lisa's Appeal. Who's just switching out for? Oh, Pecharunt. Well, that puts me in a bind. But you can still use Percharant's ability to switch out. He ends turn, doesn't have enough energy, and stays burned. Let's go. That's what we want. Sometimes the confusion doesn't land the way you need it, but that burn kicks in, so. Might just have to end turn for this one. Alright, see what they get on the secondary, and dang it, doesn't stay burned. But we did like 60 points of damage, so that's super important for our Brute Bonnet later on. Especially when it comes to not being able to do EX damage. Okay, we got Lily's Determination. And we're going to go for an energy switch to our Brute Bonnet. We'll need that. And we're going to go for Lily's Determination, cycle our hand. Okay, not the energy we need, but we got a Toxtricity in our city so that we can get some dark energy out there. We're going to put that on our Brute Bonnet. Yep, and deck shuffle, 20 damage. Let's see what else we can do here. I'll just end turn for now. Let's see what else we got. Oh, he's playing. Okay, yep. Okay, so he's going to have just enough energy to attack. But luckily, not enough to. Let's see. Yep, okay, he got the confusion still. Not enough to take it out, but still a solid amount of damage. And we got another Night Stretcher. Let's see. We're going to use the Night Stretcher. Pull that dark energy out. And then put it on Brute Bonnet. And then Toxtricity is going to put a dark energy. Yes, normally it would do Pecharunt, but it's okay. We can put it on Darkrai just to kind of increase his odds of getting 3 energy so we can attack later with his secondary ability that doesn't actually do damage, which is super important as well. But for now, we're going to use Subjugating Chains from Percharant's EX ability to switch to Brute Bonnet. Yes, it'll poison him, but that's fine. We're going to go with Relentless, his second ability, doing a good solid chunk of damage. See how that works out? Essentially knocking out that Pokemon. And he's going for the switch to energy to Darkrai, which is interesting. I don't think he read the abilities on that one. But that's fine. That works for our advantage. Oh, another Risky Ruins. Looks like it'll be a sacrificial card, probably. Alright. Let's see if we can get the energy in time onto Crystal. Going for Lilies. Alright. Okay, he's got a Grass Energy. Ooh, he's going for Heroescape, so I don't take it out as easily. Pokegear. To search for Crispin. Okay. Definitely speeding up the energy consumption or production there. Alright, you got a Heroescape. That's it. Okay, we're going to put that dark energy. Yeah, in this position, I probably should have done it in Brute Bonnet, but it doesn't work on non-benched Pokemon. I found that out. I forgot about it, so it's going on Darkrai instead. And I'm going to, let's see, pull off a Dark Bell for some confusion again, where that card has its versatility, honestly. And Heroescape on Brute Bonnet to try to survive the attack. We're going to go for a poison, do some more damage, and to increase our odds to have a special effect on that Pokemon for Darkrai's secondary ability, so that we can ensure its knockout. Oh, he's got the energy. Let's see if he's got enough to attack. And the confusion doesn't seem to affect it twice, which sucks, but is what it is. Takes out the brute Bonnet, but that's only one prize, so we're good there. Now let's see where we want to switch to. I think we met the conditions, so we're gonna switch to Darkrai. And we're gonna go for the kill, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, just for shits and giggles, we're gonna go for Night Stretcher to pull back Brute Bonnet in case there's some silliness. I don't know why I did this, honestly. It's just like the mind effect of, you know, realizing that there may be a secondary attack in the wing. I honestly could have just finished him off, but I don't know. I realized it right about here. I was like, all right, screw it. SI, what am I doing all this extra stuff for? We can knock him out now. And there we go. He has no other Pokemon on the field, so there's the Latias we needed earlier in the game. And victory. Alright, chat. Well, if y'all enjoyed this video, please do me a solid. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Alright. Peace out, Pokeballs. Just still gotta catch 'em all. Be the best that you can.